Hello and welcome. I'm Nicole from Flow into Nature. Today we have the fourth and final class in the springtime series. This class is called Bloom. We're going to work on our flexibility, opening up, really loosening those hips so that we can bloom into our flower and half lotus poses today. If you need a block, it can be really helpful for pigeon pose. So if you have one, go ahead and grab one. If you don't have a block, you can grab a pillow or something sturdy like a book. And with that, we'll go ahead and get started on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. Brings the bottom of your feet to touch. Open your knees out wide and lay down on your back. Close down your eyes. If you'd like to, you can bring your hands to your hips, one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, whatever feels good to you. Nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, feel your belly expand. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. And begin to notice how you feel today, becoming aware of your body, noticing any areas that might feel a little bit tight, checking in on the shoulders, the hips, wrists, and the ankles. Maybe noticing any areas that feel really good today. Feel nice and open. Become aware of your breath. Is it shallow or deep? Fast or slow? Not changing it, just becoming aware. And notice your thoughts. Is there anything that's sticking with you from the day that you might be able to just let go of and become present on the mat for the duration of this class? Take one more cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Big, loud, audible exhale. Bring your hands to the outside of your thighs and close your legs like a book. Bring your knees into your chest and just gently rock side to side. Plant your feet on the ground about hips width and distance and drop both your knees towards the left and then towards the right. If you'd like to, you can bend your elbows, cactusing them and bringing your shoulders to the ground. Gently rocking your knees side to side. Releasing your hips and low spine. And we'll drop our knees to the left. Take 2 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now rock your knees to the right. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose. Big exhale. Wonderful. Bring your knees back to center. Grab your knees, bringing them into the chest, gently rocking side to side. And we'll take a happy baby here. If you're not feeling too warm, go ahead and grab underneath your thighs. You can grab your shins or the bottoms of your feet. I'm going to grab underneath my thighs today. Just make sure to press your low spine into the mat. If you'd like to, you can rock side to side, straightening one leg, the other, whatever feels good to you. And if you'd like to, you can make some happy baby noises by fluttering your lips. When you're ready, inhale. Big exhale. We'll do one more just like that. Make sure to relax your face. Inhale. Exhale. Always kind of fun to flutter the lips. All right, we'll bring the knees back into the chest. Cactusing your arms once again, bending the elbows and placing your shoulders on the ground. With your knees bent, rock both knees towards the left, coming into an easy supine twist. You can either look straight at the ceiling or drop your chin towards the right. We'll take 2 breaths here. Nice big belly inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knees to the center. Maybe give yourself a nice little rock. And then drop your knees towards the right. Again, either gaze towards the ceiling or you can drop your chin towards the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Sigh it out. Wonderful. Bring your knees back to center. We'll grab underneath the thighs, gently rocking up and down the length of the mat a few times until we come all the way up into a seat. Plant your feet about hips width and distance. Then plant your hands behind you, fingertips facing towards the front of the mat. Sit up really tall, finding a nice long spine, preparing for boat pose. If this feels good, you can go ahead and bring your hands to the heart. Still reach your heart forward. Beautiful. Now, if you'd like to, you can reach the right leg high. Place it down. Then the left. Place it down. Depending how that feels, you might want to bring both up. Pull your low belly in. If this still feels good for you, maybe you bring your arms forward. And if you'd like to keep going, straighten out the legs. Keep reaching your heart forward. Maybe extend your arms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release your legs. Plant your hands on the mat. Coming into tabletop, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Drop your belly, cow pose. Inhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin to your chest and round your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Sit bones towards the sky. Reach your heart forward. Exhale, cat. Press into the ground. Spread your shoulders open. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Coming back to neutral. We'll warm up the wrists by taking a few circles over the wrists. Really placing your weight on the inside of your hand where your thumb and your index finger meet. We'll go the other direction. One more. Beautiful. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Bend into your right knee, extending the left knee. Inhale. Exhale, sink your chest towards your hip, your knee. Switch your legs, bend into the left knee, straighten the right. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe rock it out a couple more times. Take any other movement that calls to you. This is your class. I'm just offering suggestions. Always do what feels good in your body. And begin to find stillness. Press your palms into the mat. Send your hip bones up towards the sky. Bend into the knees as much as you need to find that nice long spine. Look towards your belly button. Now pull that belly button towards your navel. Begin to sink your heels towards the ground while keeping your hips towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach that right leg nice and high. Bend that knee and begin to take big circles with your knee, opening up the hip. As biggest circles that you can. Press evenly into both of your hands. Now go the other direction. Doesn't really matter what this looks like. Just really focus on opening that hip. Making really big circles. Beautiful. Place your right leg down. Lift your left foot towards the sky. Bend your knee. And begin to take big circles with the knee, opening up that hip. Other direction. One more. Coming back to your downward facing dog. Look forward, walk your feet forward, bend into the knees as much as you need. Forward fold, grab opposite elbows, coming into your ragdoll. Bring all your weight into your toes. Let your head hang heavy. Nice big inhale. Big exhale, sigh it out. Sinking towards the ground. I like to rock side to side. Shaking my head, yes, and no, and then yes again. Just letting everything be nice and loose, but heavy. Letting gravity do the work. If you'd like to, you can bring your palms behind your back, clasping your hands and letting your hands fall towards the front of the mat, opening into the shoulders. Pull your belly button towards your spine to find a little bit more length in the spine. Release your hands to the ground. Toe heel your feet to touch if you would like. Bend into the knees and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. When you get to the top, keep blooming all the way open, bringing your heart, eyes, and hands towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Once again, inhale, reach your arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll take a moment to set an intention for class today. Go ahead and close down your eyes. Take one nice inhale. Big exhale, sigh it out. How would you like to feel by the end of class today? If anything came to your mind, I invite you to take that. If you're not sure or nothing specific came to your mind, I offer the intention of blooming. Blooming, opening, flowering, thriving. Nice big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Blink open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward with a straight spine. Bend into the knees as much as you need. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing your palms to your upper thighs. Reach your weight into your toes. Look straight down in front of you. And pull your navel to your spine. Release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your shoulder blades together. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into your plank just for a moment. Drop your knees, your chest, and your chin to the mat. Keep your elbows by your side. Inhale. Exhale, slide forward like a snake, bringing your belly button to the mat. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your big toes into the mat. Pull up on the knees. Nice big inhale. Exhale, cobra. Lift your eyes, your chest. Press your palms into the mat and pull your palms towards you as you pull your heart forward. Gaze can be out in front of you, or you can look up. Engage your glutes. And release, coming through tabletop to downward facing dog. Press up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up, hands, heart, eyes towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, blooming open. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Exhale, cobra. Inhale, come through your tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Two big breaths here. Inhale, plant your hands into the mat. Exhale, send your chest towards your knees. Inhale, reach your hips up towards the sky. Exhale, sink your heels towards the ground. Inhale, reach your right leg high. All 5 toes are pointing towards the ground, squaring your hips. Press evenly into both hands, finding length. Inhale, reach your heel a little higher. Exhale, bend into the right knee, coming into a figure 4. You'll bring the right ankle just above the right knee, flexing your foot. You're energetically pressing your right knee towards the back of the mat, opening up into the hip. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press evenly into both hands, lengthening out that spine. Exhale, reaching your heart towards your knee. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll come forward, coming into our tabletop. So bend that left knee and bring your left knee to the mat, keeping the figure 4 with the right leg. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, reach your heart forward. Exhale, cat. Round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Preparing for pigeon, we'll scoot that right knee just behind the right wrist and extend your left leg long. We're going to stay in an active pigeon, so that means we're not going to be folding forward, but rather we're going to be sitting up tall. So squeeze your inner thighs together to help with your balance. If you notice that your hip is really up off the ground and it's hard to find your balance, go ahead and grab a block and place it underneath your right hip. This will help you stay nice and sturdy. We'll take 2 big breaths here. Keep flexing into your right foot to protect that right knee. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. You can either stay here, or if you'd like to, you can go into a quad stretch, working into mermaid. That block is really going to help with balance if you're feeling a little bit wobbly, or you can put a pillow, something underneath your hip. Something else you can do to help with balance is put your right hand out in front of you. We'll bend that left foot, grabbing on with the left hand. If this feels good, maybe try to reach your fingertips forward towards the front of the room. Inhale. Exhale. If this still feels good and you'd like to keep going, we'll tuck the left foot into the left elbow. And if you'd like to, you can try to reach your right hand to your left hand. We'll take 1 breath here. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together to help with your balance. Now we'll reach the right arm up. If you fall out, that's okay. We'll come right back into it. Whew. My balance. Squeeze everything in towards the center and clasp your hands. We'll take one nice big breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now to release, we'll bring that right hand back down, gently releasing the left foot to the mat. We should all be in our active pigeon now. Remove that block if you had it. Press both hands into the mat and tuck your left toes. We're just going to go ahead and lift that right foot up, coming into a low lunge. If you'd like to, rock back and forth. That was a little bit on the hip. All right, and when you're ready, make sure that right knee is underneath or is on top of your right ankle. Really press into your back toes. Inhale, high lunge. Bend into the back knee as much as you need. Tuck the tailbone, reach your arms up strong. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side. Back foot is parallel to the mat. Front foot is reaching forward. And both hips facing the side of the mat. Beautiful. Press evenly into the outside edges of both feet. Reach your arms out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten that right foot. Bring your toes in, arms up, shake it out, star pose, smile. You're blooming, you're flowering, you're thriving, you're doing great. Wonderful. Bring your hands to a T, right out to the side, toes in, heels out. Reach your heart up. Exhale, fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. Bring your hands either to the outside of your calves or down to your heels. If you can, place your fingers underneath your heels, bend into the knees as much as you need. We want to try to find a straight spine here. So we'll reach the heart forward and the weight comes into the toes. Look down at the ground almost like you're trying to kiss it. Inhale. Exhale. If you have your fingers underneath your heels, you can pull up to help you straighten your spine. Pull your navel into your spine. One more breath here. Release your feet if you have them. Come into a half lift, and we'll rotate both feet towards the front of the mat, walking your hands to the front. Step your back foot in just a little for pyramid pose. We want to send that left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your chin to your shin. Once again, pull your belly button in to help you find length in your spine. Shift your weight into that front foot. Come onto the toes of your back foot. Lift all the way up, half splits. You can either bring your hands kind of far out and really use the weight of your head to help lift your back foot. Or if you'd like to, you can work on balance, bringing one hand to your ankle and perhaps maybe the other, finding your point of focus. If you fall out of it, that's okay. Just come right back. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your foot a little higher. On the exhale, we're going to come into a Shiva squat. So bend your left knee, bringing it behind your right knee, and then bend into your right knee, squeezing everything in towards the center. Inhale, half split. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, half split. Exhale, squat. 2 more. Inhale, half split. Exhale, Shiva squat. 1 more. Inhale, half split. Exhale, squat. Inhale, half splits. Exhale, place your foot back. Low lunge. Plant both of your hands. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, bend, open your knee. Flex your foot and pull it towards your glutes. 2 breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Coming back to downward facing dog when you're ready. We'll take 1 cleansing breath together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Now we'll do the other side. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Square all 5 toes towards the earth. Flex your foot and pull up on your knee. Inhale, reach your heel a little higher. Exhale, figure 4 down dog. We'll bend into that left knee, bringing the ankle just above the right knee. Really flex into your left foot to protect your knee. Press evenly into both of your hands, reaching your hips up towards the sky once again. Inhale. Exhale, energetically send that left knee towards the back of the room. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shift forward, coming into your tabletop with your figure 4. Beautiful. And still keep energetically pressing that left knee back. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, reach your heart forward. Exhale, cat. Round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow pose. Send your hips up toward, or your sit bones towards the sky, looking forward. Exhale, cat. Send your heart up towards the sky. Beautiful. Coming back to neutral. Now we're going to come into our pigeon. So send your left knee behind your left wrist and extend your right foot long. Keep flexing that left foot to protect your knee. We're going to stay in our active pigeon once again. So it means you really want to squeeze your inner thighs towards each other, engaging your Mula Bandha. We'll take 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, if you want to find that block, if your hips pretty high up off the ground, this will really help to create stability here. You can either stay here, or if you'd like to go into that quad stretch, working into mermaid, then you can begin to bend your right knee, grabbing onto it. You can place that left hand in front of you to help to keep your balance. On this side, this hip is up a little bit higher, so I'm going to keep the block there. If this still feels good, you can grab onto your foot, bringing your fingertips towards the front of your mat. We'll take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. If you'd like to continue working towards mermaid, we'll bring that foot into the crease of your elbow and connect the right and left hand by your hip. Inhale. Exhale. And if this still feels good, bring the left arm up and over, clasping your hands, squeezing your inner thighs towards each other to help with balance. If you fall out, that's okay. Just get right back into it. And we'll take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Release your left hand down and gently release your right foot back to the mat. If you have that block, go ahead and remove it. Press both of your hands back into the mat. Tuck your right toes. Lift up to your low lunge. If you'd like to, you can rock back and forth, maybe take circles, whatever your hip needs. That was a bit on the hips. At least for me, my hips are always quite tight, so I find pigeon to be quite challenging. Okay, once you're ready, place that left knee over the wrist, not the wrist, the ankle, and words are sometimes challenging today, but that's okay, we're working through it. Press into the tops of your toes and reach up, high lunge. Tuck your tailbone. You can bend into that back knee if you need to. We're just here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side of the room. Make sure you can see your front toes. If you can't, go ahead and open your knee a little bit more. Press into the outside edges of both of your feet. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Beautiful. Now we're going to bloom open into a nice little star. Toes out, heels in. Shake it out. Let it feel good. Beautiful. Bring your arms out to a T. Toes in, heels out this time. Reach your heart up. Folding all the way forward. We're going to take the same variation. So grabbing onto the outside of your shins or onto your calves, maybe onto your heels if you can. Bring your fingers underneath your heels. Bend into the knees as much as you need. If you're able to straighten your legs, then please do so by pulling up on the knees. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pull your mouth towards the ground like you're trying to kiss it. Looking for a straight spine here. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands, coming into a half lift. We'll walk our hands to the front of the room as we rotate both feet towards the front of the mat. You can step that back foot in a little bit, maybe about 3 feet distance between both feet, and press the right hip forward, the left hip back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Really reaching your heart towards your knee here. Pull your belly button in to help elongate your spine. When you're ready, shift your weight into your front foot, bend into your back toes, and send your right foot all the way up towards the sky, coming into your half splits. Again, you can either play with trying to get your foot as high as possible, or if you'd like to, you can focus on balance, finding one point to focus on, and finding both hands on your ankle. My left foot is a little bit more shaky today than my right, and that's okay. Some days it's better than others, but all days are still good days. All right, inhale, reach your right leg up a little higher. Exhale, we're going to come into that Shiva squat. Bend into your right knee, place it behind your left knee. Bending into your left knee, squeeze everything in. Inhale, reach up, half split. Exhale, squat. Inhale, reaching up, straighten your legs. Exhale, Shiva squat, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, place that right foot back, coming into your low lunge. Plant both hands onto the mat. Send your left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open the hip. Flex your foot and pull your foot towards your glute to open a little bit more. 2 breaths here. Make sure you're pressing evenly into both of your hands. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to your downward facing dog. Press into both of your hands evenly. Send your hips up towards the sky. Bend into the knees as much as you need. Finding that length in the spine. Letting it feel good. Pull your belly button in. And begin to melt your heels towards the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Bend into the knees as much as you need. We'll take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your weight into your toes. Pull in on your belly. Beautiful. Bend into the knees as much as you need. We'll roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Coming all the way to standing. Wonderful. We've reached the balancing part of our series. We'll start with tree pose. So I always like to feel grounded in both of my feet before I get started. So I kind of like to find my way by leaning right and left, forward and back, just getting a feel for how standing is today. It sounds silly, but it helps me to balance. I don't know why. Okay, so I feel pretty good. I feel like I've played with my weight, kind of know how I'm feeling today. So we'll start by balancing on the right leg. Begin by lifting up on your right knee and engaging your glutes. We'll bring the left foot to the inside of the right leg. You can either come here below your knee, maybe bringing your hands to heart center and finding your point of focus. If this feels good, you can stay here. If you feel sturdy, we'll continue on by moving the leg above the knee. Just make sure you're not pushing it into your knee. We want to protect your knee joints. Once again, it's going to really help if you press your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. Beautiful. We'll take a breath here. If this still feels good, then we'll move on to our half locust tree pose. So for that, we'll bring the knee up as high as you can, releasing your glute, your left glute, I should clarify, and then bringing your left foot to the inside of your right crease of your hip. Then you'll bring your left hand to your heart center. If you need to, you can continue to hold on to your right foot, or you can bring your right hand to meet your left. Don't forget to pull up on your right knee, engaging that glute, finding your point of focus. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bloom your tree open, your nice locust. I guess it could be a flowering tree. You're flourishing this springtime. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Wonderful. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Extend your left foot out long, and we'll hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. Go ahead and shake out that right leg if you need to. Once again, coming back to both of your feet. Maybe play with your balance once again, see how you're feeling after that. And we'll go ahead and get started on the right. So first, engaging your left leg, pulling up on the knee, engaging that left glute. Bring the bottom of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. You can stay here. If you feel sturdy here, then you might want to try bringing your leg up. Either bring it up further on your shin or above your knee. Pressing the bottom of your foot into your left leg. Taking a breath here, finding your point of focus. Beautiful. If this still feels good and you feel nice and sturdy, you can come into your half locust. So for that, we'll lift the foot up, bring the knee as high as you can, and then place the foot on the crease of the left hip, bringing the knee back down. If you feel any pain in your knee at any point, please come back to the tree with the foot on the inside of the thigh. Bring your right hand to your heart center. And if you'd like to, you can try to bring both hands to meet. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bloom open. Grow your branches however you would like. Whatever makes you feel good. We'll take one more breath here. Beautiful. Now release your right leg out forward. If you'd like, you bring your hands to heart center for 3, 2, 1, and release. Go ahead and shake it out. Whew. Shake it out, let it feel good. You're just doing yoga, having some fun. All right, now we are going to come into our eagle pose. So bring your feet to touch. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. We're going to release the right arm underneath the left, grabbing both palms to meet. If this feels like too much for you, you can always grab opposite shoulders. Totally fine. Otherwise, you'll bring eagle arms, trying to meet both palms. Sit back into your chair pose. Weight comes into the heels. Reach the right leg up and over the left. You can use your foot as a kickstand, but if you can, try to get the double wrap reaching your foot behind your shin. Pull your arms down into your chest, but reach your heart forward. Find your point of focus. Squeeze everything in towards the center. Squeeze your wrists, your arms, your legs, your thighs, your ankles. Everything is squeezing in towards the center. Inhale. Exhale. If you fall out of it, come back in. We'll take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Stand all the way up tall. We're going to go straight into the other side. Bring the left arm underneath the right this time. Again, you can always grab opposite shoulders. Sit down and back. Reach your left leg up and over. You can use that foot as a kickstand to help you find your balance, or you can try to wrap your left foot all the way behind. Pull your arms in towards the center and reach your heart forward. Sit down as low as you can. We'll take 2 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release, standing all the way up. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Wonderful. We're going to come into a gorilla pose now. So bring your feet about hips width and distance. Bend into the knees as much as you need. And bring your palms underneath your feet. You want your toes to reach your wrists. And you can actually give your wrists a nice little massage. Again, bend into the knees as much as you need to. Drop your head heavy. And let your elbows splay out to the side, looking a bit like a gorilla. Big inhale. Big exhale, let it go. One more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands. We'll rotate your feet. Toes out, heels in. Reach your arms forward. Bend into the knees, coming into your malasana. Sending your hips down and back, your yogi squat. So I've always had really tight hips. This pose is quite challenging for me. But try your best to send your hips down, open your heart, finding a straight spine. If you need to, you can grab a block and place it underneath your hips. We'll take 3 breaths here. Really use your elbows to open up into your hips by pressing your elbows into your knees. Weight is in the outside edges of your feet. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Press your hands onto the ground. Release. Shake it out. And we'll come into a seat. Preparing for butterfly pose. Nice springtime pose. All right. Bring the bottom of your feet to touch. And you want about 2 fists from your feet to your pelvis. Sitting up all the way tall as you can. And bring your weight forward. For those of you who have really flexible hips, you might be able to bring your arms forward, maybe even bringing your forearms to the mat. I am not that open, so I will just bring my head as far forward as I can to try to get some weight pulling me forward, using gravity here to help open up. We'll take 3 big breaths. I'll let you take them on your own. One more breath, inhale, exhale. With a straight spine, coming all the way back up. Now we're going to come into flower pose, which is kind of just a fun little springtime pose. So we're going to combine our butterfly pose with our boat pose where we're balancing in the beginning. So maybe what we'll do is we'll come into our boat pose once again to remember to find that balance on our sit bones. So reach your arms back and lift your legs up. So that's what we're looking for when we come into flower pose, maybe reaching your hands to heart center. Okay, so we're going to combine that with the butterfly pose where we have our knees wide open. And what we're going to do is we're going to reach our arms underneath the shins, finding your balance. So maybe you come onto your tiptoes, reach your heart forward, and then lift your feet up. Beautiful. Finding your balance, finding your point of focus, reach your heart up. Maybe you smile, you're a beautiful flower, you're thriving. We'll hold for 3, 2, and 1, and release. Great job. Go ahead and put your feet about hips width and distance. Just windshield wiper your legs. Releasing the hips, letting it feel good. All right, now we're going to come into our half lotus. So extend your legs out long in front of you. Bring the left knee in. You want to sit all the way up tall so both sit bones are on the ground. Your foot is as close as possible. Flex your right foot and your left foot. And then we're going to, with the knee staying where it is, we're going to bend the foot and bring the left foot to the crevice of the right hip, coming into our half locust. So if your knee is above your hip, you should just stay here and maybe focus on reaching your heart forward. It might feel a little intense. Our flexibility here comes from the hip and not from the knee, so we really want to protect our knee here. If your knee is around where your hip is and it feels good to you, you might be able to reach forward for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. With a straight spine, we'll come all the way back up. Now we'll come into a twist. So we'll bring that left hand behind, grabbing onto your foot if you can. If you can't, that's okay. Just reach towards it and bring your right hand to your right foot. Your gaze comes behind you as you use your foot to help you twist open. On the inhale, elongate the spine, sitting up tall. Exhale, twist, look further behind you. Beautiful. Once again, inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. We'll slowly come out of it. Beautiful. Shake your legs, and we'll go on for the other side. So flex your left foot, bring your right foot as close as you can, bending as much as you can into the right knee. Once again, make sure you're on both sit bones, sitting up nice and tall. Protecting the knee, we're going to keep it as it is, and then just bend, bring the foot to the crease of the left hip. For me, this hip, I have a old injury, so this hip doesn't open up quite as much as the other one. You can see that my knee is really above the hip. For me, it doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, you might want to add some support, maybe with your hand, and just sit here supporting your leg. Again, if your knee is lower and it feels good to you, you can fold forward, and we'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Coming back up with that straight spine. Beautiful. Now we'll come into the twist. So bring that right hand behind, trying to grab onto that left foot, and then reach, your right foot, and then reach your left hand for your left foot. On the inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist, looking behind you. You can really use your foot as leverage to help you twist open a little deeper. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, twist. Last one, inhale. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. We'll open up, shake out those legs. And now we will come into our cow face. So we're going to bend the left knee, bringing the left foot to the right hip and the right foot to the left hip. Sitting up nice and tall. Once again, both sit bones are evenly on the ground. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over. If you want, you can help your arm out by helping to reach your shoulder up and out. Then you'll bring the left hand to grab the right. If they don't touch, that's okay. Just grab onto your shirt or reach towards your arms. If you have a strap, you can go ahead and use that as well. Inhale, finding a nice long spine. Exhale, begin to reach your heart forward. We're not rounding here. We're reaching the heart forward, almost cow tilt with the spine, reaching your sit bones up, a pelvic tilt. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and release the arms, maybe shake them out like a jellyfish, and then we'll shake out the legs as well. This time we'll bring the right leg underneath, so bending into the right knee, bringing the right foot to the left hip, and the left foot to the right hip. Just make sure both of your sit bones are on the ground. If this is really tight for you, you can always put a block underneath your hips. That will help you find a little bit more space in your legs. All right, when you're ready, this time we're going to reach the left arm up and over. Once again, you can use your hand to help you lift the shoulder up and then over, and then grab onto your fingertips with your right hand if you can, maybe using a strap or just holding onto your shirt. Inhale, finding a nice long spine. Exhale, reaching the heart forward. Once again, not rounding the spine, but rather reaching the heart forward, keeping the spine nice and long. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. Go ahead and release the arms, shake them out, let it feel good. And we'll extend the legs out nice and long. Shake them out. Inhale, sitting up all the way tall. Finding as much length as you can, blooming open. Exhale, folding forward. We'll take a few breaths here. And on your exhales, really just feeling yourself melt towards the ground. And when you're ready, the flat spine will come all the way back up. Scoot your hips forward and sink back onto your back. Feet are about hip width and distance. And we'll just take a nice quick bridge. Make sure you can touch the back of your heels with the tips of your fingers and press into your feet. Inhale. Exhale, begin to lift your hips towards the sky. Squeeze your inner thighs together like you're trying to hold a block. And reach your heart up towards the front of the room for 3, 2, and 1. Coming down one vertebrae at a time. We'll bring the knees into the chest, gently rocking side to side. Beautiful. Plant your feet down once again, about hips width and distance, and let your knees fall together, coming into a broken bridge. Bring your hands by your side, palms face up. Close down your eyes. We'll take 3 breaths here. After your 3rd breath, go ahead and bring the knees into the chest. Extend your left leg long and pull your right knee up, down, and out. Relax your foot and take 2 big belly breaths. Inhale, feel your belly reaching your thigh. Exhale, release. Inhale, fill the belly all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. We'll guide that right knee over towards the left for a supine twist. Extend your right arm out long in front of or to the side of you. If you'd like to, you can place your left hand on your knee for support. On your exhales, feel your shoulders melting into the earth. if you'd like to, think of something that you're grateful for today. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Bring your knees back into center. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. Extend the right leg long and pull that left knee down, up, down, and out towards your armpit. Relax your foot. And we'll take 2 big belly breaths here. Inhale, fill your belly, reaching your thigh. Exhale, release. Inhale, fill up like a balloon. Exhale, let it go. Now we'll guide that left knee over towards the right. Extend your left arm out long. If you'd like to, you can drop your chin towards the left. On the exhales, let your shoulders be heavy. And if you'd like to, I offer you to think of something that you're proud of yourself for. Where have you been blooming lately? And when you're ready, bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself one last nice little squeeze. And then extend your legs out long. Bring your palms by your side. Palms face up. Get comfortable. Get all of your wiggles out. Maybe tuck your shoulders underneath. Close down your eyes, preparing for Shavasana. There's nothing left for you to do except find stillness. Stillness in the body, stillness in the mind. Let all of your thoughts go, just passing by like clouds. If you noticed that you've gone down a thought path, just go ahead and let it go. Coming back to your stillness. I'll let you know when it's time. Take 3 big breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Begin to wiggle your feet, your toes, your fingers. Roll out the wrists and the ankles. Warming up the body, waking it back up, whatever feels good to you. Shake out the knees, reach your arms up overhead. Take a nice big stretch. And when you're ready, we'll bring the knees into the chest. Extend your left arm long and roll on to your bicep, using it as a pillow. You can keep your eyes closed here. I always like to take a moment and thank Mother Earth for all that she provides. If there's any other gratitudes you would like to take, any intention you would like to set, or anything that you would like to leave here on the mat, I invite you to do so now. When you're ready, we'll meet in a comfortable seat. And we'll close out class with a community breath. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale. Loud, audible exhale. Bring your hands to your third eye, the center of intuition. In light and love, thank you so much for practicing with me. We'll bow forward to close out class. I really appreciate you spending your time with me, investing in yourself, and hopefully you feel really good. If you liked class, please let me know. Give it a thumbs up, comment anything you liked, anything you'd like to work on. I'd love to meet you if you want to come to our live Zoom class. It's every Sunday. We'd love to have you. Once again, I'm Nicole from Flow into Nature. I hope to see you soon. Thanks.